Chapter 4: The Fracture and Restoration of Responsibility. Responsibility is not a straight line. It grows, it shrinks, it dims, it breaks. It is alive, just like the life that carries it. And sometimes, responsibility fractures. Not because someone is bad, not because they are weak, but because life hit them harder than their system could hold. A fractured responsibility is not a moral failure. It is a system signal, a whisper from deep inside. Your energy is imbalanced. Your direction has drifted. It's time to awaken. Why responsibility breaks? Responsibility is an energy, the energy of protection, the energy of connection. And when life is wounded, that energy breaks. Trauma breaks it. Betrayal, neglect, loss. They destroy the inner belief. I am worthy of protection. Overload breaks it. Long-term stress, crisis, survival mode. Responsibility collapses inward, just to keep breathing. Value collapse breaks it. When the world becomes unfair, chaotic, dishonest, responsibility erodes. Distorted upbringing breaks it. You're not important. You're the problem. These words bury responsibility at its root. Identity loss breaks it. If you don't know who you are, you cannot know what to carry. Burnout breaks it. Those who carry too much, for too long, eventually snap. Life doesn't break responsibility because it is fragile, but because the load became too heavy for one soul. What a fractured responsibility looks like. A broken responsibility is not laziness. It is a collapsed energy field. It looks like disconnection from the self, health ignored, emotions unstable, discipline gone, life avoided, disconnection from family, no warmth, no presence, no energy to belong, disconnection from work and groups, no stability, no trust, no cooperation, disconnection from ideals, no direction, no meaning, no vision for tomorrow, disconnection from the world, a feeling of drifting, of not belonging, of being cut off from the universe itself. This is the final stage, system disconnection. The person is not refusing responsibility. The circuit has shut down. The deep consequences: when responsibility breaks, life falls out of alignment. Energy weakens. Direction blurs. Relationships break apart. Systems lose order. And the soul feels empty. Responsibility fracture turns life into fragments, shattered pieces of what once was whole. Can responsibility be rebuilt? Yes. And not only yes, it must be rebuilt. Life is wired to heal. Responsibility grows back like a muscle, with energy, connection, and awareness. And the restored responsibility becomes stronger than anything that existed before. The 4 stages of restoration. 1. Restore self-worth. Before taking responsibility, you must rebuild the foundation. I deserve protection. I deserve order. I deserve to exist. This is the soil in which responsibility grows. 2. Restore energy flow. Responsibility is not a thought. It is energy. To repair it, life force must return. Sleep, nutrition, breathing, movement, emotional grounding, nature, silence. When energy flows, responsibility awakens. 3. Rebuild connection. Responsibility is relational. It is reborn, not in isolation, but in connection with partners, friends, family, community. Connection is the cradle where responsibility regrows. 4. Expand conscious awareness. And then, the final step: understanding. Why am I responsible? How do I influence systems? How does the system protect me? What is my relationship with life and the universe? Responsibility reborn through awareness is no longer automatic. It becomes a choice. A mature, steady, luminous choice. The power of repaired responsibility. When responsibility returns, it comes back as clarity. I know what I must do. Stability. Even storms cannot shake me. Expansion. My responsibility extends from self to family to group to civilization to the divine. The restored responsibility is calmer, stronger, wiser, and fearless. Conclusion. A fracture is not the end. It is the invitation. Responsibility breaks when life is asking you to rise. The fracture is the collapse of an outdated structure. The restoration is the birth of a new energy system. Mature responsibility is not the old returning. It is a deeper understanding, a greater strength, a broader harmony. Responsibility doesn't just come back, it evolves. The fracture of responsibility is not the final chapter. It is the entrance to the next level of life.